Gunpla, Bandai's line of plastic model kits based on the awe-inspiring, formidable mobile suits from the various Gundam universes. Made in Japan, no other line of mecha model kits can boast the variety, engineering, quality, and overall satisfaction that Gunpla can, and that is why it's number one. But nothing brings all of the aspects that makes Gunpla the premium mecha model kit together quite like Bandai's 100 scale offering, Master Grade. Every year I count down the best kits Master Grade has to offer, and this year is no different. I will mention, however, that this list doesn't include any premium Bandai kits, only full retail releases. And I also took a pass on the V2 Gundam, as for me, the Victory Gundam shares the crown with the Delta Plus as the king and queen of the Master Grade bin-worthy, and my least favorite Master Grades by far. And one final note, these kits are ranked as they are straight built. This is what you get right out of the box. But that's enough about that. Welcome to Mecha Gaikotsu's best Master Grades of 2015. Now let's count them down. Scraping in at the bottom of the list is Meijin Kawaguchi's Exia Dark Matter from Gundam Build Fighters. The Dark Matter is an awesome mobile suit without a doubt. Too bad that can't be said about the Master Grade. It has a slick, spiky, demonic aesthetic, which is fitting as this thing embodies nearly every Gunpla design sin. The Master Grade Exia already had a cacophony of design woes, and building upon that flawed foundation has led to this kit's collapse. Pathetically weak joints, so many loose parts, it uses the worst ever Master Grade hand design with that peg in the palm that erodes away after every use, eventually making it useless. And don't even get me started on the shoulders. That plastic ribbon on the Exia's shoulders, that played a very important design role. This right here is a Frankenstein's monster of a kit, and you end up with a ridiculous amount of unused parts. Sure, using those you can convert it to a black and red Exia, but that's not intentional, just a result of its conception. It's still a train wreck of a Master Grade, which is a huge shame. Like I said, the Dark Matter design is awesome, this kit just doesn't live up to it. On the positive side, it's got some cool weapons including those epic swords and the Dark Matter booster, and those beautiful clear magenta parts definitely deserve a mention. Number 5, and I'm definitely gonna botch this one's name, is the Fenice Rinascita. This is an odd Master Grade as it excels in some aspects and fails miserably in others, in the end leaving you with a mediocre kit all round. From a distance, it looks great. The Italian tricolor inspired theme is a great color scheme. The spiky streamlined aesthetic really suits the Wing Gundam, but get in close and personal and it looks basic and dated. The general build isn't up to par for a 2015 Master Grade, with the knees too weak to support the backpack effectively, and the same with the shoulders, so the arm will start to sag when holding the rifle. But this is a model kit, so all of those are pretty easy fixes. However, the combining weapon system is a joke, especially the pistol and its wonky angled grip and the dumb-shaped beam saber, neither of which attach well into the hands, and in the end it's best off just leaving them all combined. As for good points though, this kit does come with an action base, which is a major plus, especially because it can't stand up so well, and they should have done the same with the Dark Matter. But this kit's primary strength is its sheer presence. Get it on the action base, attach the Buster Rifle and the beam mantle, and this thing looks phenomenal. Up close it's not much, but it makes one hell of a display piece. Right smack in the middle is the Gundam Double X from Afterwar Gundam X, and that's exactly what it is, mediocre. It does everything a Master Grade should do, and does it conventionally. It won't disappoint, but it does nothing to impress either. But being an average Master Grade isn't exactly a bad thing, as an unexceptional Master Grade is still light years ahead of any mecha model kit by competing companies. There are no loose parts to speak of, and the articulation is very nice. It won't be winning any pose-offs though. The set of accessories is basically the standard beam rifle, shield, and beam sabers, but it does include the awesome beam effect parts that we saw with Gundam X. As for bad points, the ankles and the waist are a bit on the loose side, so they can't really support the heavy backpack, but on the good side, unfold those reflector panels and extend the satellite cannons, and this thing definitely won't go unnoticed. And hey, the Double X is an epic looking 90s Gundam to boot. It's nothing spectacular, but you definitely can't go wrong with this one. Amazing Red Warrior is a bit of an overstatement. At number 3, I think better than average but nothing to write home about Red Warrior would be more fitting. As for aesthetics, from a distance and up close, it looks great. But I do feel it could have done with some contrast in there to break up all of that monotonous red. The color scheme is pretty flat and lacks variation. This really feels like a premium Bandai release or an event-exclusive recolor of another kit. I know Build Fighters kits are meant to be custom kits, but the color choice here is a bit uninspired. Even the weapons are just big masses of grey. Just a little more variation in there and this thing would really shine. Let's just hope you don't have red shelves. But it is the weapons that are the best aspect of this kit. They can be combined together in different ways and can be held in the hands or attached to the backpack. Besides the unique weapons, however, everything about this kit is typically master grade. It's solid, posable, and amazingly designed. It doesn't really excel at anything, but it doesn't fail at anything either. In the end though, this kit has a level of fun that I've never seen with any other master grade. So if you're looking for fun, this is the kit for you. Coming in second is Char Aznable, or should I say Quatre Benige's, Hyaku Shiki 2.0 from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Personally, I've never liked the Hyaku Shiki design, not until now that is. This is a kit that has to be seen in person to truly appreciate just how fantastic it looks. What Bandai are doing here is just flexing their Plamo designing muscles. This kit is a straight builder's dream. The mix of plastics used here is incredible. Gloss, matte, pearl, metallic, and of course, not to forget that mesmerizing gold finish. And on top of all of that, the build quality is top-notch. Solid as a rock, and it also features excellent articulation. This kit is undergated for the most part, so all of the nub marks are hidden away nicely, but as for the nub marks which aren't, well, this is the kit's only real downfall. But on the whole, this is one extremely impressive model kit. This looks like nothing else, and if you don't paint your kits, this is one you really need in your collection. The Origin's proportions look astounding, and I can't believe I'm saying that about an RX-78 too. Detailing is subtle enough not to detract from the classic RX look, but at the same time, it's a feast for the eyes. It only has what it needs, and no more. Sure, it's a step back from the 3.0, but it's a deliberate one. The real grade level of detail is gone, but in its stead is an unprecedented degree of posability. The articulation is incredible, and that's not a joke. I have never seen a mecha model kit able to pull off crazy dynamic poses and at the same time look natural from every angle. It's a sheer pleasure to look at. The design and engineering here is unparalleled in any model kit I have ever seen. This is a different caliber of Gunpla entirely. This kit features true optional parts like on the Gatling gun, forearms, and the shoulder cannon. And let's not forget the shooting effect parts. A first for Gunpla, and I hope it's not the last. It has a couple of really silly loose parts, like on the chest fence and the barrel of the beam rifle, but besides that, this is solid as a rock. Sure, it's not going to stand out so much on your shelf, that's the curse of wearing the skin of the iconic Granddaddy Gundam, but pulls this thing just right, and no amount of wings, mass, and fancy clear effect parts will upstage how perfectly engineered this is. It demonstrates on every level why Gunpla is the king of the mecha model kit. This isn't just the best Master Grade of 2015. This is Master Grade redefined. This is Master Grade perfected. This is the best Master Grade. Now where's the matching Char Zaku?